Hi, I'm Dr. Gail. I'm a starseed healer, and today I have a story to tell you, and it is for entertainment purposes only. Now, I was called up to the spaceship, and by this time, I was wearing my uniform. I was used to going up there. I had an office, and Mary's office was next to mine up on the spaceship, and I was kind of in my groove, going up and taking out implants and balancing, chakras and chemistry and hormones and doing all the things. And I was used to, I was in a routine. So I was called at a spaceship, and the first thing I do is walk by my office thinking I have somebody in there. And I looked in and nobody there, nobody waiting for me. So then I started going down to see what Mary's office, what she was doing, what was going on there. And before I got to her office, the whole spaceship shook. I mean, it shook me that I almost fell down on the ground. And I didn't know what was going on. This is a hospital spaceship. This is peaceful. I had no idea, but it almost felt like we were being attacked. So I got up and started going up to the front to see the captain, see what was going on. And sure enough, I mean, we were getting hit again. It was shaking the ship as I was trying. I mean, it looked like I was drunk trying to get up there to the helm to talk to the captain. And as soon as I got up there, everybody was frantically running around, and I could see the spaceship in front of us that was actually attacking us. And I was like, what in the world was going on here? Hospital spaceship, we're peaceful. So anyway, the captain yelled at me saying, "Number one, go over there and see what's going on." And so I looked around, and we were being shook again. And of course, I couldn't astral travel standing up. So I went and sat down in front of a computer and braced my back. So I was sitting on the floor, bracing my back against the computer that the person was working on. And I astral traveled over there to that spaceship. And the first thing I did was ask the captain to contact my captain, T-Tom. And so he said he would, because they had been trying to contact him and there was no communication at all. Didn't know why. That's why I was having to astral travel over there to find out what was going on. So then I was looking at him because he had fear in his eyes, and I knew something was going on. I didn't want him to talk because I didn't want him to hear us having a conversation, because I knew something was happening. So I went through the whole spaceship looking for it, and sure enough, I found two reptilians in the engineering room who had taken over the spaceship, and they were attacking us. And I snuck in there. I just snuck and saw them and back out. They never did see me. Thank goodness they never saw me. And in the meantime, the captain was talking to my captain, but he couldn't let on that anything was going on because they could hear him. They were there in engineering. They knew what the communication was going on. So I left, went back to the spaceship, reported back to them, and told them what was going on. So they sent a whole team over there to take care of it. And so everything was fine. And so anyway, everything was good. The next day I was brought back up to celebrate. And we have heard me talking about my ice cream story. Well, again, here's this white mush coming at me to celebrate. That tastes like nothing. And but I tried to eat it to celebrate the success of the mission, and that we were able to stop them from attacking our spaceship. And so I decided to walk up to the front, and I saw T-Tom, which is the captain. That's his name, is T-Tom. And I asked him, I said, "You called me number one." And so all night long I had been thinking about, what did he mean by number one? On, Star Trek Next Generation, number one is the co-captain. And that night I had to remember, I have never met the co-captain of the spaceship. I've never met him, and I'm sitting there all night head worried about it. Am I the co-captain of the spaceship? Please tell me I'm not. I'm not experienced enough. And he says, "No, you're not the captain. You are, you're the one that's in charge of the spaceship. You are number one. That's why I called you number one, because you're in charge of the spaceship. Not only this spaceship, you're in charge of all the medical spaceships." And I'm sitting there horrified. They were installing chairs in there for me, putting a chair, and they put one in the middle and one on the side, and then they had Moon beside me. And I was just like, how can I be a captain of a spaceship? I don't know what I'm doing. And he was just laughing at me. I said, how can I be a surgeon and a captain of the spaceship? I can't do all this. Why am I the captain? Why are you saying I'm the captain? Or the number one, not the captain. And he's going, well, you only come up here when there's an issue. You're back during surgery. He says, I take care of the front. And he says that everybody else takes care of their areas, like engineering takes care of the engineering. I take care of this, and each area takes care of it, and we just report to you. And whenever there's an issue, then you come handle it. So he says, you can continue and do all the surgery you want. However, they are going to train Mary to do your surgery. So whenever there is an issue you have to handle, she can go in and just take over. So anyway, I'm still in shock over this, that I'm actually the one that's in charge of the spaceship. Who am I? How could I be flying a spaceship or be the one in charge and be in charge of all the hospitals, spaceships? I was just in shock. But anyway, that's my story today, and I have gotten used to it by now, because this was a while back that this happened. So I've gotten used to the idea, and I realize that, yes, I depend on everybody to run the spaceship, and I am the one that just goes in and does problem solving. I'm not the one like next generation, the one that's sitting up there all the time, but I do have a chair, and Moon has one beside me, T. Tom's on the other side of me. So when I go up there, I don't have to sit on the floor. And when they did see me sitting on the floor, I did have all eyes going towards me. Of course, I didn't know. I didn't know I was supposed to go there and sit next to him. I was just looking for a place to get down and get stable. But anyway, it all worked out. All right, my name is Dr. Gail. I'm a starseed healer. That's my story today, and it is for entertainment purposes only. Thanks. Bye-bye.